Hello everyone, it's me, Clayton. I just finished watching Guardians of the Galaxy's holiday special. So, acting as basically the conclusion to Phase 4 when it comes to the overall installments of this phase, it's certainly been an up and down journey for us, but I do believe this holiday special, much like the holiday themed Hawkeye, is a good enough end to this year when it comes to Marvel Studios' products, you could say. As we basically see that Peter Quill, once again played by Chris Pratt, is thinking about how he misses Christmas quite a bit, especially after Kraglin tells Mantis and Drax that Yondu ruined Christmas back in the day. So Mantis and Drax, thinking that Peter deserves a big present this year, decide to abduct Kevin Bacon from Earth in order to have him act as a present for him. So yeah, they obviously don't know the morality ethics about human trafficking at all, so they go around Hollywood, find Kevin Bacon, and bring him over to Peter before he tells them, "Oh my god, this is human trafficking. This isn't a Christmas present at all." And that's basically the story. The Guardians of the Galaxy have always really excelled when it comes to making us laugh at irreverent humor, and when it comes to being essentially the Space Avengers that have comedy that works within James Gunn's framework. And James Gunn clearly had fun working on this, same with all the actors involved. Though, really, this does feel more like a Mantis and Drax adventure for most of the runtime rather than a Guardians adventure. Oh, don't get me wrong, Rocket and Groot do show up for little scenes here and there, and Chris Pratt is the main focus when it comes to cheering him up for the holiday season, but it's mostly Mantis and Drax who do most of the heavy lifting. But thankfully, Mantis and Drax are, I think, about as funny as they were in the second Guardians of the Galaxy volume. I think their scenes were the ones that made me laugh the most there, and it's the same thing here, especially since Mantis is a bit more assertive this time, and she actually does get angry with some of Drax's more idiotic decisions. Then again, Drax then again, Drax is often used in that way for comedy through his lack of understanding of metaphors and his brute force nature. And yeah, him flipping over a police car and laughing while being shot is definitely within his MO. But I think it's Kevin Bacon who's actually the star here, especially since he was referenced several times in the other Guardians films, especially for the role in his movie Footloose. And I think he does offer some commentary on how actors are viewed by people these days and how a lot of people don't like modern day actors. But Kevin Bacon is a very game in his role. He's very likable when it comes to playing essentially himself, and he even gets to have a fun song sequence near the end. It's definitely not going to be an essential viewing for anyone who's in the MCU, but I do think it's got some very heartwarming moments, some great animation featuring the backstory with Yondu and Peter, and it's got Kevin Bacon being game while playing off these characters. So as far as a holiday special goes, you could certainly do worse. That's why I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. See you next time.